Talking with Danny LaVelle. He is a aide to State Representative Jake Wheatley and a candidate for City Council. Danny, thanks for joining me here on the blog. We just listened to the presentation about the where we are in the community benefits and the arena development process. What's your reaction to that?
Lack of any real commitment from the city. The reality is we're 6 months late in this process, and when asked would they actually commit to not letting the Penguins move forward without the community having their full plan together, there was no real commitment to that, which is sad because the city does have a history, the Penguins have a history of not waiting on the community and not being good partners with the community. And they've proven it through many ways. They've proven it through the current job situation at the arena, where if you go to the arena currently, there's almost no faces of color or members of the community actually working on that site. So the fact that when both Bonnie asked the question, Representative Wheatley asked the question, when I asked the question, and when Carl Redwood made the statement about holding up the process, there was no commitment from either Rod Stephanie or the mayor or Tanya to actually hold that process and make sure the community is able to get in front of it.
Okay.
Which is a great concern to me.
Okay. What would you do? What would you encourage the Penguins to do starting at this point moving forward?
One, they can be much better partners than they've ever been, and they can actually be at the table. They can be at events like this one.
They're not at the table. Yeah, they're not at. They weren't here, were they?
No.
Okay.
No, they were not at the table.
Okay.
They haven't been at the table. They have not been good partners with this community. But as an elected official, it would be my responsibility to make sure that development and the Penguins were not able to submit their plan if the community doesn't have their master plan complete by February 2010. And if they don't have it done by then, considering it's the city's fault, this is already 6 months behind, then the community would have those extra 6 months to make sure they're able to complete that master plan.
The mayor indicated if it wasn't done at that point, it would be the community's fault. You're saying it's someone else's fault.
The community was ready to move forward with this 6 months ago. So the community has not gotten the response they needed from the city to help move this forward. A couple of weeks ago, the community actually planned a press conference where they were going to speak out about the fact that the city had not been moving on their request. So it is not the community's fault that this will not be completed. The community will do all they can, and they have been doing all they can to ensure this process moves forward adequately and in a timely fashion.
Danny LaVelle, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.